Oh, you know what I think we need to do? I think we need to angle this camera this way so we can see. This camera has to come this way. Yeah.
So this one?
Yeah, it's got to come this. Yeah, it's got to because of the. That way we don't have to worry about it no more. And then we can.
Well, I was worried about that.
What the gay pride ones? Well, they've already seen that. That's in every video. That's in every single live stream. Look, this is 2020. It's a black guy and a white guy sitting next to each other. Okay, we're good. We're good. We give fuck. We have no stereotypes, no racism at any type.
I don't know. I got called racist for wearing a fucking tank top.
Well, you know, people are dumb.
Well, BenchWarmers tank top at that.
People are dumb. They are dumb. They are absolutely dumb. What's up? Welcome. Hey, Facebook, how you doing? YouTube, what's up? Welcome to the Vegas BenchWarmer podcast. I'm Eric. He hate me 702. This is
Jeremy with a G. I'm trying to get space so I can sit down.
Wait,
Shit.
By the way, the Indianapolis Colts is whooping that ass. 27-17 right now. That was my pick. Let's go. Next up, what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about should the NFL get rid of kickers? And this is a topic that I feel highly strongly about.
I'm just going to let you go.
No. We gotta talk about this. I came up with some topics, okay? Because I've actually watched some videos about this. First of all, I think kicking is absolutely stupid in the NFL. I think it is the dumbest shit in the world. I think how do I put this? I think it slows the game down. I think that it is not really part of football.
Never started that.
Oh, shit. But yet it is the only part of the foot and the ball. So, but it's not really. It's the only thing that is like complete. There's no strategic point to it either. Like, yeah, you can get 3 points, and 3 points is better than 0. But at the same time, if you were to get rid of kicking, do you think people would still not score? Also, I think they hold stupid records. You know, if you look at any team, I guarantee you, the highest scoring player is the kicker.
Probably. Because
they get 3 points and 1 point. They are the highest. They hold the record for the most. Also, they don't do shit. They don't go to practice. Well, they do go to practice, but they don't practice real shit. They don't watch game film. Their only job is to kick it into this big ass yellow thing. And they do that horribly. And when I say horribly, I don't mean that they're bad at it. They're fucking horrible at it. Because they kick 70 and 80%. Like, I think the Leeds League this year is at 86%.
Kicking and screaming. Oh, did you Google that before?
I probably sure have. Have you seen that movie? With Will Ferrell?
Uh-huh.
The Kicking and Screaming?
No, I haven't seen it. I go on YouTube a lot. Well,
dude,
we got to get back to the NFL.
Wait, stop. You have not seen the movie Kicking and Screaming? It has Coach Ditka in it.
Oh, maybe I did see it.
Yeah.
I probably did.
Yeah, where he takes over his son's soccer team.
I have the DVD.
Yeah.
I might have it.
You were just talking shit because I might have it. Okay, back to the NFL.
But if you ask me what I fucking did yesterday, I couldn't tell you.
Well, I didn't look that up yesterday. Yeah. Okay, so.
No data. What kind of shit are you pulling up?
I fucking hate it. This is what I meant to do. Okay, so right now, the highest percentage. Okay, so. Koo, Young Ho.
Yeah, Young Ho Koo.
Young Ho Koo. He has 81. He has 81 points this year. Okay,
that's my boy.
He is the best kicker. He is 3 from 3 for 50 plus. He's 21 of 22 for field goals, but he's missed 3 extra fucking points. It's called an extra point because you're supposed to get it. It's extra. That's why they call it a 2-point conversion. Because you're trying to convert something. This is an extra point, like a free throw in basketball. It's fucking free. Okay? So, then you got Will Lutz, 28 for 28, 16 for 16. That's cool. His longest 53. Those are the best two kickers. They play for the Saints and the Falcons.
Sly's not horrible. I mean,
No, he's not. He's not.
But that's not Young Hoku and Sly is both kickers I've used this season.
Wait, hold on. Sly is 0 from 4 from 50. That means at one point in time, his team thought he was good enough to get to him some points.
So, well, 4 times they thought he was good.
And he didn't. So he's 5 from 6 from 40. So 19 to 21. But if you look at this, the best kicker in the league is on what team? Atlanta. And what is their record? That is my fucking point. So, New Orleans, yes. New Orleans, good kicker. In a dome, he should be good. Most of his games are in a dome. You got Sly, who's not bad. He missed a field goal against he missed an extra point against the Chiefs last weekend. And I think he missed a field goal. I think that was his first missed field goal, besides the 0-4. Then you got Cincinnati. You got Daniel Carlson. You got Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's really not that good. You got Harrison Butker. I used to love Harrison Butker.
You loved him a couple weeks ago.
Ah, my God. When he hit those 50-yard field goals, and then that motherfucker has sucked ever since then.
Yeah, you loved him a couple weeks ago.
I do not like Harrison Butker. But this is the issue, okay? One, there are so many other leagues that have done that better and have kind of gotten rid of kicking. My problem with getting rid of kicking is what do you do for kickoffs?
You know, I saw something come up that the NFL was gonna look at the 4th down thing too.
So I like that idea. So Greg Schiano decided years ago when he was a coach of Rutgers after watching LeGarrette Grant, I think his name is. He on a kickoff return, he paralyzed himself forever. He came up with the 4th and 15, and that's where 4th and 15. A video I was watching, I think they convert 4th and 15 at like a 21% rate.
Well, no, the NFL is looking at. I forget what the report said, but it's not that. It's not the 4th and 15.
No. So
it's more of we're gonna force you to go for it on 4th down.
No, basically what they were gonna do. Okay, so I get what you're saying. I'm talking about kickoff. So in the kickoff, what they were gonna do is you either get the ball in the 25, or if the team wants to try an onside kick, it has to be 4th and 15, and they have one shot to get that. And if they get the 4th and 15, which they convert on a 20%, 21% rate, this is what the video was saying that I looked up on it, the 21% rate. It was by SB Nation chat party. But an onside kick is only when a team is expecting it at a 5% successful rate, 20% when they're not. So it's roughly the same percentage when they're not expecting it. So, but that would get rid of the kickoff because most of them are touchbacks anyway. So that was my biggest issue is how are they going to do that? You see what I'm saying? So like the XFL with the kickoff, the XFL had the kickers from the 30-yard line must kick the ball in the air and play between opponents. So I didn't really like their kickoff rule. I didn't like it at all. Their rationale was to eliminate the safety issues. It wasn't bad, but I didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
What I did like was their point after the touchdown.
I'm just going to go ahead and take this L now.
After the touchdown, the team has the option of running a play from the 2, 5, or 10, worth 1, 2, or 3 points respectively. So there was no extra point. Most teams went for the 1 or 2, but there was no extra point whatsoever.
I don't know if I agree with that. Why don't you just say, fuck it, everybody goes for 2.
I'm fine with that,
just
but
make it easy.
I'm fine with that.
1, 2, or 3.
I'm fine with that, but I also think that like
the refs already can't get shit right, and you want them to remember a fucking 1-point conversion.
Well, it just depends on where it's at.
Fucking 3-point.
If you're I would say a 1 or 2 point conversion, and I'd make it where the 1 is from like the 2-yard line.
I would just make it fuck it. You're all going to go for 2 points. And
I'm down with 1 to 5.
We'll keep it where it is for the 2-point conversion, and that's there's no extra point. Everybody's going for 2.
Okay, so everybody goes for 2.
No,
okay.
Just leave it where it's at. Then you don't have to require the refs to think anymore because we know.
All right, well, let's take the refs out.
That's a fucking.
Let's take the refs.
You can't take the refs out because they fuck everything up.
But let's just take them out for a second.
Take them out.
And just say because the refs won't have to be okay. I get what you. Okay, so let's just say that the NFL they use the more of like a, instead of just notifying the ref has to also notify the people up above in their ear or whatever. So now they tell them, okay, you have to set the ball at this yardage. So you kind of like take the ref out.
Well, even New York has fucked up calls this year.
So you like to go for 2.
Just go for 2.
I don't mind a 1 yard. I don't mind a 1 point play, but to go for 2, I just kind of like the 7, really, honestly.
Who gives a fuck?
Okay, all right.
Like, who cares? Just go for 2. We're gonna put you at the normal 2-point conversion line, and that's where everybody's gonna fucking go for it at.
Okay.
You're not gonna get a 1, 2, or 3. You're gonna get a chance to make fucking 2 points. So it's gonna be 8 points. I just don't agree with forcing the refs to think any more than they absolutely fucking have to because they're terrible.
True.
Should the NFL get rid of refs?
That may be another
Should we go like what they're looking at doing
topic
in baseball with those what the fuck are they? The robot umps?
This was it. Yeah, okay. The American Football Alliance.
The Alliance of American Football.
Yeah, the AAFL. When they came out, they didn't have kickoffs or extra points. And it was really fucking cool. What was the, God damn it, where's the rules for that? Because they deactivated all of it. But there was no kickoffs.
Well, it probably would have been the female league.
No. This was the Alliance Football.
No, I'm saying the other, talking about maybe that women's league. What the fuck did they call it?
Here it is. To start the AFL game might be the weirdest moment for football fans. As you begin, there will be no kickoffs. The kickoffs are all at the league. Will be at the 20-yard line. So they took kickoffs completely out. Kickoffs are considered the most dangerous rules in play. This removes the possibility of onside kicks, but there is an alternative for a team trailing by 17 or more points in the final 5 minutes after a touchdown. A team can attempt a 4th and 12 play from its own 28-yard line. So I would be okay if they started every play at the 25-yard line, because most of them are touchbacks now, and then substituted something like a 4th and 12 or 4th and 15. But I wouldn't do it from the 28-yard line because I think that's unfair.
Well, 4th and 12 is really just, you just added 10 yards onto your fucking, if you were 4th and 2, you just added 10 yards.
So no, this is an
if
onside
you're
kick.
going
This
for
isn't a punt.
28.
This is an onside kick. So it'd be after you scored. So after you scored instead of the kickoff, they would, instead of the team get, because they have no kickoffs, they immediately after touchdown, they immediately get the ball on the 25-yard line. So once you score, you start at your 28-yard line and get a 4th and 12. One chance to score. Do you see what I'm saying? One attempt. It was actually very, very exciting. But I would take that away and put that higher up. Instead of it being on the 28-yard line, I'd put it on like the 45 or the 35. Like the 35-yard line. So 35-yard line, 4th and 15. If you convert that on 4th and 15, you should be at the 50-yard line, which is not too much further away from an onside kick. Because I think realistically, and I wouldn't have that 17-point rule in place. I think you should be able to do it anytime you want. But I think realistically, if you make it where it's on the 4th and 28, and let's say you miss it and that team gets the ball back, you'll never have an onside kick. And you can't make it 4th and 10 because there's too many teams there's too many arms that a quarterback can do that now.
Just make it 4th and 25.
Aaron Rodgers, but then it's too hard of a conversion rate. That's the issue. It still has to be some sort of a conversion rate so people will try it. And I think the 4th and 15 is like a 21% conversion rate from what I was reading and watching.
Please tell me that's fucking brown.
So,
It wasn't.
what I'm saying is, right now, we just came up with 2 ideas to get rid of kickoffs. Kickers are not needed in the sport.
Well, the one, who is it? The Steelers are using their punter as a kicker?
Look, I don't even think kickers are needed ever. Ever. I don't, now I think punters are extremely valuable. Extremely valuable. And without punters, we wouldn't have Pat McAfee. Like, Pat McAfee's a G. So that's like, I think punters are extremely valuable. I think there's a strategic positioning to it. Once the NFL moved the kickoff back forward, it took away any strategic positioning. in my opinion. It did. It's still a dangerous spot. It doesn't matter how you do it, whether they're running or not. It's still very, very dangerous. It's just one of those things, in my opinion, that it's something that needs to be changed. It's just too archaic. Not archaic, but it's like it's old school. Like you need to get rid of that shit. There needs to be better, especially when we have seen. And did you watch any of the NFL games? It was really exciting. Like it was an exciting play in these preseasons. Former head coach, you'll get one play if you reach the 40, you keep the ball. If not, the play goes over to the other team. It can be punitive. If you throw an incomplete pass, the receiving team gets about the 28-yard line and at least gives them an opportunity. So like I saw it. I remember watching it going, wait, this is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. And then like week 3, I was like, this is fucking the greatest thing ever. Why is the NFL still using this shit? And look, anybody out there that goes, oh, the NFL, they're not going to do it because the AFL did it or because the XFL did it. Why did I talk in that voice? I don't know.
I don't fucking.
That was my people hater voice. That's my hater voice.
It just got weird real quick. What the fuck?
That's my hater voice. So basically, the XFL, the NFL took tons of shit from the XFL the first time. That camera that we have that moves around, that's from the XFL. I'm not asking them to take like the interviews and all that stuff and all the in-game locker room, but why do we still have kickers? That to me is a position that should be used. Also, that's a roster spot that should be used for another player. And I don't ever like saying, you know, certain people aren't players anymore. But if there was any player on the team that was not a player, it's a kicker. Their job is to do one thing. Kick football.
Sorry, I'm ordering pizza.
I promise y'all, every time we get on a live stream, this dude on his phone.
I'm hungry.
He
I've
always
been eating
hungry.
all day.
He ain't even a pothead. I am.
I haven't eaten all day. If I was a pothead, I've been eating all fucking day.
Well, fuck, I don't eat
Since
all
I
day.
stay at home all fucking day, I'd be like 300 fucking pounds right now.
That's the problem. You munch all day. You don't eat, you munch.
I don't think I've eaten anything at all today.
My brother, it's 8 o'clock at night.
I don't know.
Okay, so
I eat before I go to sleep so that I gain more weight.
there's also another thing. Okay?
Okay, let's hear it.
The excitement. Okay? The excitement of the field goal kicker. The excitement of waiting and holding your breath in the air. Because we all do it. We all do it. And it either goes one or two ways. The kick goes up. Oh, it looks like it's got the distance. Oh, it's turning over. Oh, it's good. And we all fucking jump for joy. We're like, yay, the fucking kicker did it. Yes, he did his job. He fucking made the field goal he was supposed to make. It doesn't matter if it's from 20 yards, 27, 30, 35, 40, 53, or if you happen to be Lane Kiffin and the coach of the Raiders, 60 or 70 fucking yards. You remember when he did that?
That was my boy, Janikowski.
Yeah. But we all know that when the kick goes up, we are holding our breath because we are all nervous as a motherfucker that it's going to go wide. Was it right or left? You would know. Right. I'm almost positive it was wide right. Buffalo Bills versus Giants, wide right Super Bowl. Do you remember?
I think so.
Was it wide right or left?
I think it was right.
I'm pretty positive it was white. Right.
It's a brown ball. I don't know what you're trying to get at here.
Yeah, it's wide right. So it was wide right. And we all know that feeling of what happens when they miss it. The gut-wrenching feeling that you have where you just want to cuss somebody out. And all your blame is aimed at that one person. That one single person That's only job is to
kick the ball.
no. They get paid to kick field goals. I couldn't be a coach. I would fire a field goal kicker after every missed field goal. I'm not even lying. I would never go for field goals. I don't go for field goals in Madden. I would never ever go for field goals. So, in my opinion, I think they should get rid of kickers because again, the excitement that we see at the very, very end of a game.
Let me use your credit card.
That we see at the end of the game.
I can hear you.
Is very, very, it's made up excitement. Like, I think we could get that from other places.
Yeah.
Also, I have another fucking issue with you bitches as kickers, okay?
What you mean, you bitches? Why you look at me and say you bitches? Like, what the fuck is this?
I didn't mean you bitches. I tried to look at the
Fucking
camera.
you looked directly at me and said you bitches.
I tried to look at the camera,
Like,
but you were standing in the camera, so you bitches came out, and because you were there,
Like, you son of a bitch. Like, that was fighting words.
I don't understand how a timeout can freeze you. Like, your job is to kick a ball. You're supposed to be ready the whole fucking time. You have the whole game. The whole game. To sit there and warm up your leg. Right?
Essentially.
And you go out and you kick a field goal, and the coach goes, timeout! Timeout! And you make it, and then what immediately happens the next time? Fucking miss the kick. How does that happen? Like, that's also an issue. Like, if you have a team and you know your kicker's name, that's awesome. I guarantee you, unless you have one of the grand kickers of history, Janikowski, Vinatieri.
Janikowski used to be able to kick the ball drunk.
Yeah, exactly. Vinatieri. You know your kicker's name because he misses shit. And you've cussed his ass out 100 times. I have nightmares about kickers missing field goals. I don't like kickers. I think that kickers are useless in football. I think there are so many other ways that you could use what they do and make it more interesting in football. Maybe go for two every time, like you said. Because that one time you miss two, you could be fucked.
Right.
But I think the biggest issue that there is, they cannot redeem themselves. Like a quarterback can redeem himself. Mm-hmm. Derek Carr goes out and has a bad game, right? Those 3 interceptions, right? You guys lose the game. You can make reasonings for why Derek Carr threw those interceptions. Scooter McGruder does it all the time about the Cowboys. YouTube guy, funny as hell. You can make reasonings.
Who the fuck is Scooter McGruder?
Oh, I gotta show you his videos. He's fucking hilarious, dude. He's a Cowboys fan that he's so fucking funny. So, but you can make excuses like you go, oh man, if so-and-so wouldn't have dropped that pass, or if so-and-so would have got open, or if he'd have just fought harder, if he'd have beat his man and made that one catch. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't do that with a kicker. You can't. You could do that with a running back. Damn it, if our line would have blocked better. What are you going to say with a kicker? Damn it, if the laces were out, he would have kicked it. Laces out. I just think it's something that the NFL should look at. I think they should take a deep look into it. I think it would open up another roster spot. And I think you could use it for so much better stuff.
Yeah.
Would it be?
I mean, why can't you teach the punter how to kick?
Why
if need be. If need be.
Because this is the issue. If you teach the punter how to kick, he's going to want more money. And then if you have a great punter and a horrible kicker, what are you going to do? Get rid of both?
It's the same fucking person.
So you're going to get rid of both of them? But he's a great punter.
The Raiders have done it.
But he's a good.
They got rid of Marquette King.
Yeah. But he's a great punter. But he's a great punter. Like you said, like a lot of these punters do kick field goals in college.
Right.
Like Pat McAfee kicked field goals in college. So a lot of them can do that. I don't even know. I'm not even compromising on this shit. No fucking compromise. One way, get rid of them. Because then I'm going to be pissed at my fucking punter. I'm going to be fucking pissed as shit. I don't even know my punter's name anymore. We don't even punt. Shit. Dustin Colquitt, I loved when he was my punter. But man, I don't know. I like the punter. The punter, even Pat McAfee says it. The punter's a guy that you get to drink with, you hang out with. Nobody likes a kicker.
I beg to differ.
Who likes a kicker?
I like Janikowski.
You did. You love
I
Janikowski.
still like Janikowski.
Exactly. He's fucking
I'll have a
amazing.
drink anytime.
I would go have a drink with Janikowski too.
Just be
Me
afraid
too.
of
I would too.
any competition he brings up about drinking.
I would,
Motherfucker, I'm going home.
but I mean, like you without Janikowski is a freak of nature though. He literally could have played fucking linebacker. Like seriously.
That was bad.
He could have played linebacker, so we could just take him out of the kicker conversation because he's not a real kicker. He would have laid your motherfucking ass out.
Yeah.
And then look, also the kickoff return. The kickoff return is one of the most exciting plays ever. A lot of people like the kickoff return. I've had some kickoff returners. Dante Hall. It's fucking amazing. One of the most exciting things ever. Devin Hester. Amazing kickoff returner, right? This is the issue. There are more punt returns than kickoff returns. And a lot of those things that you remember, trust me, I went back and looked at some of them, are not kickoff returns.
Why are the Titans running the ball?
Because
They're down by 17. Like, why are you running the fucking ball?
Are we going to ask that question really?
Yeah.
Do we have to talk at who's quarterback and who's our running back?
Look.
What did they do last year?
Look.
They rode Derrick Henry like a workhorse.
Yeah. He's going to be out the league in a couple of years.
And what ended up happening was Derrick Henry down by 17 last year he'd have broke off a 99-yard run.
He just got 2 yards.
Oh, they're giving up on the game. It's 2 minutes left. They're giving up on the game.
But I need AJ Brown. Like, I need some fucking points.
You don't give a fuck about your fantasy. Hey, who got a PS5 out there? Anybody have a PS5 or an Xbox?
I ain't spending $500 for a fucking PS5.
Oh, I'm going to get that motherfucker. I am getting.
You're gonna have to wait because it's sold out everywhere.
That's what I'm. Trust me, I don't ever buy systems.
So Sean Reed was on Walmart and let him add it to his cart.
Yeah.
But then wouldn't let him check out.
And that was all over Twitter. Yeah. I'm not ordering it right now. I'll wait till right around Christmas when they get the new shipment out. I never get them when they first come out. But I'll play it because my sister's coming down and her fiance got one. He bought it off Amazon when they first announced it. Yeah, I went on there and tried to get it, but it didn't work. It didn't work. So my thought process is get rid of kickers, open up a roster spot for somebody else, keep punters, no kickers.
So what kind of roster spot would you open up?
It doesn't fucking matter. Who else do you
No,
need?
it doesn't matter.
It could be anybody. They don't have it. You could be.
But if you had to designate one position to open a roster spot for, what would it be?
Wide receiver. Wide receiver or quarterback. Those are two of your.
I agree with the quarterback.
Those are two of your most important positions, and those are two of the positions that literally they go down a lot. Like, I mean, look at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, literally, who the fuck is Scott Miller? Nobody ever heard of his name. Tampa Bay bring Antonio Brown and Gronk out of retirement, basically. Because, like some people carry 4 or 5. I mean, depending on your team, maybe an extra tight end spot for more blocking. But it would definitely be a specialty player for me. It would definitely be one of those because you could use them in multiple different facets.
Yeah.
Maybe you just have an athlete that you put around. Maybe a Taysom Hill. But definitely, I think that other leagues have done kicking so much better and have gotten rid of it, and we've seen it. It's not that foreign to us. And it would work. Like, at no point in time in this conversation did either one of us say, wait, no, we got to have kicking. Did he fumble the ball?
No. But he ran on 3rd and 9. You fucking cocksucker.
Did either one of us ever stop and go, well, no, this is why kicking is important? No.
I'd like to see him go for 2 points every time.
Again, I'm fine with that. Even the kickoff. Get rid of the kickoff. Punting, so much safer. So much safer. And it's been proven just because they don't.
4th and 2, they're going for it.
Doesn't matter. It's 44 seconds left in the game.
I know, but throw the fucking ball to AJ Brown.
Offside. They got a first down.
Fucking AJ Brown. He's got me 2.9 fucking points.
Fantasy. That's the love of this.
That motherfucker.
When you got a bye week and your team is like my team and his team right now because they doing really, really good big things. That's what he said. Oh, we need to get that flag in there. I can't say that. Never mind. So I'll tell you off flag off the camera. So kickers, NFL, seriously think about it. Let us know in the comments if you agree with me. If you disagree with me, let us know in the comments if you agree. And I'm talking about with all the shit because all kickers fucking know. Let us know if you agree with Jeremy on the exactly having to always go for 2 points.
I mean, I think if you're gonna get rid of kickers, you should just fuck it. Just go for 2. Like, who cares?
Who gives a fuck? Let's fucking do it.
I'm not trying to put in the hands of the refs to remember 1, 2, or 3.
I remember when they added the 2-point conversion, everybody talked shit about it.
Because if we're gonna do that, we might as well just bring out the 3 by
Look,
5
we just need to get rid of kicking. The only thing that it has is we'll just say punter splits the ball. There we go. Anything else? Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. And with that,
put me in, coach.
peace. Later, Facebook. Later, YouTube.
Oh, my mom commented on Facebook.
Oh, I didn't see it.
She said hi.
Hi, Mom. Jeremy's a great guy.